We are here. We made it.
We're live.
I
At the
love
opening reception.
TGA O&M 2022.
We survived golf today.
Oh, barely. 101 degrees, 109 degrees was the heat index.
It's still hot.
I'm still
I got my
recovering.
core temperature back down. I'm feeling better. Looking around, we're just, look at this hall, buzzing. We got guests all around. We got people everywhere.
People, look at they're lining up to get on board. You know, we got Tal Centers, we got Becky Palmer, we got James Hulse, we got everywhere.
Left to right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab some people. We're gonna bring them on. Try to extend this thing. Try to bring you in to this conference if you weren't able to make it. So stick around.
We'll see you.
Man, it's good to be live, ain't it?
All right, brother.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be right back. We are back.
Boom.
Just like that. One leaves, one comes in. Randall Hackworth, Wade, Trim.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you doing, Randall? Randall is a
9-time guest.
at least 3 times. Yeah. Two? Was it just 2?
Oh, 2 on the Jim and Jane show.
Oh.
That was the first one, by the way.
The other 6 were on the
But
other
in case
podcast.
people, inquiring minds might want to know that.
Throw the okay.
Wow.
Aggressive.
Breaking. Randall, we're back at TGA. We're live. How's it feel to be out and about doing our thing again?
Feels fantastic. Normalcy. I love it. Absolutely love it. Especially coming here in Texas. Everybody's friendly. Most everyone.
For the most part, they drive crazy here. I shouldn't say it.
I
Florida.
drove all day today.
Well, because I don't like to drive. I'm not a very good driver. I don't like to drive, so he chauffeured me around today. And it worked well.
Nice.
Well, I screamed half the day.
Can I ask a question of the day? Y'all
Please.
enjoying the heat? This heat's amazing.
So hot.
It's to the
It
core.
was so hot today. We played golf and it was too hot. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it was really hot.
We were-
Power to you golfers.
Yeah. We eked it out, barely.
Did you play?
Oh yeah. I guess you can call it playing. I mean, I hit the ball.
Fussed a lot.
You know.
Did you whiff?
Oh, I whiffed a lot. It was not good.
I feel better now.
Randall Hackworth, Wade Trim.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. As promised, we are back. And guess who we have with us, James?
Stumbled upon her.
She saw us. We may have sent out a scout to help with this. We may have. Becky
I wasn't
Palmer.
running away.
Repeat guest.
Repeat guest. Yes, she was a virtual guest during the
People may not
pandemic.
remember. That was she came on before we even had any followers.
Well,
She was just
we only have 3 right now.
fine.
But
So,
Fine.
Becky, welcome. Please, would you
you.
introduce yourself and to the audience and tell a little bit about what you do at Atmos as well as for the TGA?
absolutely. Yeah, so I'm Becky Palmer. I'm president of the West Texas division of Atmos Energy. So we're located out in Lubbock.
Nice.
We serve from Amarillo, Lubbock down to the Permian Basin area. And we're super excited to be back here at the TGA and to be back
great
in
to be
person
live, isn't
and
it?
seeing folks. Yes, so we had that 6.5 drive on in here earlier today, but we made it, and it's a long, winding way from Lubbock to New Braunfels.
And I will say this, I've been to your facility out in Lubbock back in my Big Pen Energy days.
Yes.
It is a world-class facility. If
It's
you are in Lubbock,
fantastic
you do need to stop by and see it. It's
That's right,
it's
come see
cool.
us.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So,
Wow. We're live. We're blessed to be back. Man, thank you so much.
yes,
So
thrilled to
much
be
for
here.
being.
Absolutely.
Any final?
No.
Anything? What are we haven't made one up this
We haven't yet.
We'll think on that.
Yeah.
Maybe Becky can help us. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right
Thank
back.
you.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Good to see everybody.
We'll be right back. Again, we are back. We barely walked away, James.
Yeah.
Barely.
We snatched up a new guy.
New guy.
New old guy.
Who is this again? Is this the Dr.
Matt
Matt Joyner? Matt, thank you for stopping by. Pleasure.
Matt,
Thank you. Thank
Matt
you, Jane.
has been to TGA before, but we have been on hiatus. For those that didn't know,
2019 was the last time that we had been at the TGA Live.
absolutely.
I remember.
I believe
Which
here
is
in New Braunfels.
Ages.
Yes, at the embassy.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
What's it like for you? Do you like being back? Is this a fun event? Well, first of all, tell the audience what you do at Energy World Net. What's your area of responsibility?
Vice President of Education. We have about 17 people who spend all day, every day working on content, making sure our clients and
The king of the
Perspective.
Oxford comma.
The king of the
he
Oxford
is.
comma, all
Right
over the
there.
world, baby.
I'm not really sure what that means, but that's okay. I have Matt. Matt knows what that
Copy
means.
edits, baby.
Okay.
Matt, so you've been out a little bit this year. You've been out and about. I know you went to Henga. I think you're speaking again.
Yes,
Coming
next
up
week.
pretty quick, yeah.
Next week.
So it's not old hat to be out and about, but what is it like to be out back with TGA?
It's awesome. I tell you what, events like this really drive home for me over and over again how Energy World Net is all about relationships. We talk over and over again in our instructor-led trainings about how you guys do business and how it's powerful, how it connects people, how it is emotional intelligence and everything in between.
Emotional intelligence, thought leadership, and really
Absolutely.
the people in this room, the hundreds of people that are here, they do interconnect because if somebody needs something, they may not have the answer, but they know that they go
I know where to go.
another person to get it. Yeah,
Absolutely. You bet.
Absolutely. Man, it's good. Our industry's so big, so small at the same time. We hear it all the time. Looking around, it's good to see people buzzing, man.
Yeah.
It really is.
Good to see.
It's an awesome,
Good for the
awesome
heart,
experience.
good for the soul.
It is.
Man, Matt,
Thank you.
have a good conference.
Appreciate it.
brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
Be
you.
right back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. We are back. And who do we have this time?
I know, and we see him everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
Is he following us or are we following
Look at
the
his hair.
Jeff?
It
Oh,
keeps getting taller and taller, a little higher.
Jeff Henderson is on point. Jeff, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hey, I'm Jeff Henderson. I work for Sea Energy. I'm the director of operations down in our Houston office.
How
So,
was golf today?
Yeah. on a scale of 1 to 10, give it to me. How hot was it? That was 11. Yeah, it was 101 with a heat index of 109. It was crazy
I think my
hot.
truck said 105 on the way home.
It makes it really hard to choke down this coffee. Jeff, we've seen you back-to-back week. It feels like back-to-back weeks.
It does.
You were at EWN
I
Con.
was. I
Yeah,
was.
so how did that go? What did you think about EWN
I
Con?
thought it was great. I thought it was great. I wish I could have stuck around on Wednesday to see all the training and stuff you guys did.
That was a great day.
No,
We had a lot of positive
Yeah,
feedback
I
from that.
had a meeting in Austin I had to get to, but no, the conference on Tuesday was awesome. Tim Kennedy was fantastic.
It was good.
Yeah.
Next time I want to see his R-rated presentation.
Oh, I don't know.
I haven't.
There's our next guest
I
right
haven't.
there.
We're not going to talk about that.
He's
version.
coming up.
The version he sent the last one, the naming of the file was the funniest part. We'll talk about that often.
I've heard stories.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was
a
great.
rock star.
Fantastic.
Jeff, how is it being live again at TGA?
It's nice. It's nice. It's good to see people out. Good to see people I hadn't seen in almost 3 years. 2019 was last
2019
one.
was the last one. Yeah, last one we did live. Yep.
It's been nice to get out and kind of get back to normality again.
No kidding. No kidding.
All right, brother. Well,
So,
hey,
good to see y'all.
good to see you, brother.
Jeez, I'm trying to get a handshake.
I can't wait to see what your hair looks like next time.
We'll change it up tomorrow.
We'll be
right
back. Are we live?
We're live.
All right, we're back. And a
Yes.
repeat, how many times has Ryan been on?
19 times.
I don't know. I've lost
The
count.
first one, the most important, in the back of his truck.
Oh, yeah. Epic one with a virtual background, too.
He moved one time and we caught a glimpse, and I said, "Are you in your truck, man?" And he goes, "Yeah, you caught me."
Hey, some of us
You
have
know?
to work. We can't all sit around behind desks all the time.
Shots fired.
Well,
You know?
I'll tell you what, it doesn't feel like we're working today, does it?
No, this feels awesome.
it was
Good.
work out on the golf course, but we'll just leave it at that. Look at Tal Centers is going to get on in a
so
second.
many people.
Yeah.
Ryan, please tell the audience so who you're with, what you do, give them the
If
breakdown.
they don't know now, I think you get
Yeah.
credits.
Maybe a little bit. So Ryan Ellis with Grubner, Director of Sales for the Southern Region. And I think this is our 47th year.
All right.
And I brought you some good, fresh off the press news.
Oh, here it is.
Grubner is
Very
officially
nice.
a Wimby company. So
Really?
if you guys need help with your diversity spend, come see us.
All right.
Yeah. You heard
just-
it here first.
wait,
One more
we-
Hot
time.
off the
One more
press.
time. One more time.
It's a Grubner is now a Wimby company.
Yes,
Okay.
Wimby women owned,
All right.
minority owned business.
That's-
So
that's
any of
breaking
your
news
diversity
here.
spend, find your
For your next
nearest
RFP,
Grubner
RFI.
exactly.
Love it. Love it.
Ah,
So there you go.
I see big things with
That was as of last Friday, so super fresh.
All right. I
love
think
it.
we're breaking it. We're ahead of Fox News right now.
Yep, absolutely. For sure.
All right.
Thanks,
Hey,
brother.
Good to see you, man.
Have a good one. I
We'll see you
expected a
around.
hard question or something.
That'll be the next time.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, look. We're
Oh,
going
we
live.
got
Hey,
a.
we'll leave it in the show. Look at that. All
There
right.
you go.
We'll be back.
Yeah, no problem.
It is nonstop. I can't even keep up right now. But
Absolutely.
when Tal
Center's
centers,
he just skirted in here.
when Tal comes in,
No big deal.
we stop. Tal, please introduce yourself to the audience and let them know a little bit about you.
Tal Centers with Centerpoint Energy out of Houston, Texas. And I'm the chair this year for TGA.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I'm the chairman this year for TGA.
What does
Hey,
that mean? What does that mean?
What it
Tal?
means is we are off of COVID and we are back meeting in person this year.
Woo!
And it's a great time. I mean, we've been 2 years in lockdown, and it
tell you
couldn't be
what.
greater to have all of our associate members out here
No
today.
doubt
And the
about it.
interaction and the people. We got a great turnout. I think over 300 people here this year.
Which is fantastic.
Fantastic. You're in New Braunfels, hot in Texas, ready to roll.
I think Tal,
He should have done the open with
he
us.
is
I'll tell you what.
made for this. Made for it.
I don't know.
Little known fact, I used to work for Tal Centers back in 2008, 9.
Did you work for me or did I work for you?
No, please.
man,
no,
I've
no.
never felt more relatable to that comment right
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Man, it's good to
Absolutely.
see you. It's good to be back.
Good to see you guys.
Absolutely.
Live.
Absolutely. It's going to be a
Thanks
great
for coming on.
conference.
It is.
We're looking
It
forward
is. We
to
got some great speakers coming in, Mark. We got Wayne Christian coming in on Wednesday, going to talk to us. Our chief executive Scott Dole's coming in talking to us. Some
Oh,
other
good.
folks talking about ESG, and then we're going to have nice breaks to get back here and let the group meet with the associate members and find out what all's going on new in the gas industry that's supporting us. The backbone of energy.
Amen.
The backbone of energy, natural gas.
So this
baby.
guy. Tal, you got to come on the show, man.
I
Preach
think-
the gospel.
I think it's just going to be coffee with Tal.
No, y'all be good. Thanks, man.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
coming
see you
on.
guys. Y'all be
Appreciate
good.
it.
We'll be
Absolutely.
right back.
Be back.
Y'all be good.
We are back live. Magnolia River is in the house. My new friend,
Hold on.
Brent,
There we go.
Boom.
you know,
Brent Straub. Straub?
Yes, sir.
please, Brent, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Brent Straub, Magnolia River, Vice President of Business Development. Been with the company about 4 months-ish. Not new to the industry, but new to the company.
Well, we met you in Columbia. He was
Yeah,
at
that's what
SGA.
we were trying to figure out.
Yeah.
It's one
It
of
was
those things where we probably were introduced, but you know how that goes.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need
It's
a lot
my
of
first
people.
introduction to the Magnolia River conference circuit.
And it was, you guys do a great job with conferences.
Something.
You guys are very much like Energy World that we're not even dozens. It's 50, 60, 80, 100 conferences a year. You guys do it great. And wait, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do a little shout out to one of your newer employees, Summer Shower. So,
Right?
come on.
Marketing and design extraordinaire.
So, anyways, we got to know Brent in Columbia,
Yep.
and it's wonderful seeing you here.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of this is your first TGA event,
First
correct?
TGA event. Yeah, it's going well so far. We've got everything set up.
Did you play golf today?
I did not play golf.
You were a smart man.
Yeah.
Drove
It's
in
really
from
hot.
Houston. It got hotter as I was coming west.
Oh,
I
it
think
was-
next year we're just going to do a TGA river float.
that's
That
not a
would
bad
be a good
idea.
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
in.
I like
Well, I don't
that.
think
I
anybody
wanna
would
be
be
that
showing
guy.
up to this after the river float.
Tell you what. Well, Brent, man,
Yeah.
hope you have a good conference. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's great having on. It's great to call you
It'll be
a friend
nice
in the
to meet
industry.
you again.
Thank you.
Next time.
Absolutely. We'll be right back.
Thank you, guys.
James, we are back. Day 2, TGA O&M, New
Sorry,
Braunfels.
buzzing, man.
Oh, it's hopping. It is absolutely hopping. How'd you do yesterday? Did you have a good first day?
I did. It was long. It was hot. Golf took a lot out of me. It's wild to think that we came straight off of that and went right into the reception
Yeah.
and then recorded. We had some great people on yesterday.
We had Tal Centers from Centerpoint. We had Becky Palmer from Atmos.
The Dr. Matt Joyner.
The Dr. Matt Joyner.
Big deal.
And others.
We're gonna have many more. We got so excited last night at the reception that we didn't even shut it down.
No, we didn't do a
Normally
wrap
we
up.
wrap it up.
Yep, nope.
But we got so excited yesterday, and we had so many friends here, and we got to talking, and then we had to get out of here. They were basically kicking us out.
Oh, the lights were going off.
Yeah, they
that
were
was it.
flickering, you know the whole bit.
But that's okay. That's all right though. We there was one of the strongest intros into the conference last night. It was
So good
fantastic.
to see people, and
Yeah.
those were just a few of the conversations that went on. the goal is just looking around and seeing everybody fellowshipping and just being back. TGA's had a long hiatus, and it's 2019 since
2019, yep.
So neat to see everybody back and together. Seen so many people
Yeah, it's
I haven't
wonderful.
seen since 2019, which is weird to say.
Yeah.
Jimmy, we got another jam-packed day today. We're going to pull on some more guests. We see a lot of people. We're hoping to get the Darryl Cherry, ask him how he thinks this event's going. So
Yeah, we'll get Darryl on.
What else? I'm speaking here in a couple of hours.
What?
I got a breakout session on kickstarting a culture. First time doing that in a while, and I'm pumped about that. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
You do a very good job of that, and being our chief cultural officer, it's kind of in his blood. Really, you do have a passion and
That's what
purpose
I do.
for it, so it's wonderful to hear you do
Literally
that.
My job.
When's the last time you gave that live? Not virtually, but live. Okay.
So we do. Yeah, I have several versions of it. One of us is internal, also.
Yep.
So we do an internal version of it for our own employees. So I've got to do that recently, and honestly, since EWNCon, I've had a little bit of additions to it, and I'm excited to kind of re-unveil this version. I think it's a newer, cleaner version. And if you need it on an agenda, I know a guy.
Oh, I tell you, it's wonderful. And for conferences like this, so many people are very used to operations and maintenance and those topics. So when you bring,
Compliance, PSMS, which are great.
they're perfect. They're
But
wonderful.
it's a great kind of break from the norm of what we're used to out here. And you know who has culture? Every single person, whether you're
You
involved
do.
or not. So
Get involved,
right?
right?
Man, so I think we have another reception a little bit later. We're going to get to spend some time. So we're going to grab some people, Jimmy, do our thing, bring coffee with Jim and James to the TGA.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I need to go out and actually talk to people, mingle?
Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to have to figure out what that looks like.
Well, full disclosure, Kaylee had to find me and drag me back, so she did a great job. She's our wrangler this week.
All right. Well, Jimmy, it's good to be live.
All right,
Day
brother.
2.
Absolutely.
TGA, and we're going to be back with some guests.
We'll see you in a bit. We are back once again with our good friend, Mr. Jack Cordry, is joining us. James?
Long time guest.
Oh,
How long ago was that, Jack?
I
18 months, 20 months?
One of the first shows.
yeah.
It was.
It
Maybe
was
number 3 or something.
It was in
We're gonna
April,
have to
May
fact check.
2020.
It was the horse hockey event.
Oh, we don't talk
We
about
can't say about horse hockey. Can
Can
we
we
say?
edit that?
Oh, we're fine. Horse hockey's
Most
good.
viewed horse
Episode?
hockey episode ever.
This
It was.
very
Very
specific.
technical. Jack, how you been?
Doing great. Enjoying it here at the TGA, having a great time. A lot of good information.
Yep.
Railroad commissions putting out a lot of really good stuff.
Really good stuff. Yeah.
Actually sat in on PHMSA. Didn't fall asleep. He was hilarious. Had a great.
Who did
Was
great
that
time
Bill?
with PHMSA. That was Bill.
Bill Lowry? Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's good.
He
Kept
was-
it up.
With the
Got to
safety glasses?
Yeah, he got to the very end of it.
Love
Said,
it.
there's only 12 more slides to go. A screen came up, and everyone's like, oh. The next screen had 8 slides in one. He's like, all right, questions.
Oh,
That was
man,
perfect.
love
That's
it.
Bill.
I
Way to,
missed it.
way to shut it down.
He's got that dry sense of humor. Jack, tell us a little bit about LSCS. I always
Lone Star.
Lone Star Consulting
knows
Services.
All right, Lone Star Consulting Services. We're a group that does a lot of evaluations, trainings, certifications, pipe joining. We do just a little bit of everything. We work with a lot of companies working on their O&M programs.
Okay.
A lot of stuff we're seeing is the matchup. We're seeing deficiencies from the evaluation point to the CBTs, and then jump up from that to what they're actually testing on, and then from that matching their O&M. So we've been doing a lot of work lately in the Northeast of going up and down that ladder, kind of reverse engineering it, because it was written by engineers. So we're just trying to bring it down to English.
Okay.
You said Northeast. Are you only in the Northeast?
Oh no, we're anywhere the phone rings. I mean, we're out of
As
Texas
truck
right now.
will travel.
As truck will tra-
Or he'll
As-
fly. Or he'll walk.
has wings.
Yeah.
Will fly.
Yep.
Awesome. Jack,
Beautiful.
how's it being back out? It's been a while since TGA. We've been together as a group. You survived golf yesterday.
It was only 107.
Whew.
Managed to shoot a very good game because we had 3 good players, and then I showed up.
Yeah.
So that helped out
Yeah.
a lot. Being back with TGA to see actual, see human beings again.
Put a hand
Definitely.
on somebody's
Oh, my
Yeah,
gosh.
And not,
Yeah.
and not
Real.
have to go through and screens and backgrounds and,
Jack, you're on mute.
and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, hit the button. So none of that, or the kids running around or those kind of things. It's really good to see everyone back. I had, EWNCon a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Good to take
little
that
cooler
energy
weather,
and just go straight into
and then
TG.
come into this one. So really good. Seeing a lot of people. It's funny, it's been years. I mean, I'd hate to
Really?
say that, but realistically, it's been
3
years.
years.
And you see these people,
Yes.
and it was like yesterday. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, how's that last project?" Well, that was 3 years ago. We're done.
It just picks right up though. It just picks right up. Like we just were on.
I would say it's even better. I mean,
Because people are
even some of
appreciative.
the walls that we had up, I'm not talking about any in particular. I'm just saying we've all been so far away. We want to see what everybody's been doing. We want to see the innovation. That's the coolest part of being back out and being
Absolutely.
in person. Has been
Going to all
seeing
these
what
booths.
everybody's been working on, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the things. I mean, we just looked at some new pipe over here that they're coming out with, and I hate to say it, darn that COVID. Well, you've had 3 years of downtime, and people's programs are getting so much better. Their training's developing better. Their standalone programs, the things that they're doing, the innovations that some of these people are coming out with because they had nothing else to do for 3 years.
Is that the P28 or whatever that pipe's called over there?
P12.
P12.
We had them on. They bought
Yeah,
it.
that's right. And Grubner, yep.
Grubner.
Couple 100 pounds of pressure. I mean, that's fantastic. We're always to that 100-pound. That was our ceiling.
Right.
They just blew the ceiling out.
Yeah.
Now
Jack,
all of a sudden we're doing everything.
we were just talking to Brian Kendrick from Sapphire, and he was telling us they're standing up data centers for crypto mining
With LNG
virtual pipe.
running
Are you
generations.
kidding me? Like, really? He was talking about grow houses in legal states that are like behind all these things that you might not think is still natural gas. But some of those innovations happening really in these last 24, 31 months.
It's incredible. I mean, it's
Unreal
mind-blowing.
to think that. I
Well,
mean,
one of the things I saw a minute ago, Cal Centers was talking about it, threw it up on the screen in the main room, the price of gas
Right.
and then electricity. And you see electricity and you
We'll
see
try to
propane
pull
going
that.
up and then
Yeah,
you
we
see
need
it
to
at the
get that.
top. So
Well-
it was just amazing.
And consistent.
The gas line is straight across and everything else is climbing. And then electricity's sitting way up here in production. And everyone's like, "Oh, go electric."
It's
Well,
three.
look at the chart, people.
It's 3 times the cost right now.
facts are the
of
facts, right?
Yeah.
No one wants
That's what
to
he
hear
was
that.
saying.
No, we have to edit the facts.
Well, the
Horse
facts.
hockey. Horse hockey. He says,
hockey.
look, I brought it back.
There it is.
What was the term though that Tal used today about facts? You can't ignore the facts, or just because or something. It was a whatever.
Hold up.
It was a quote, and
We're
I
gonna
didn't
have
quote
Tal
it.
on, man. We're gonna have Tal on.
Oh yeah, for
He's
full
so
episode.
passionate about it.
He
Jack,
is.
man, good to see you.
Thank you,
in
brother.
person.
Appreciate you stopping by.
No problem,
Always a
guys.
pleasure.
Have a great
Jack
day.
Cordry, everyone. We'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
We are back. A bevy of people have been coming by to and fro,
I don't
and
know what a bevy is.
a bevy is a lot
Oh.
in my world.
We're gonna have to Google that.
No, don't Google it. You might get in trouble. But anyways, our good friend Justin is here. Wait, is he back to the future or is he
From the future.
from the future? Please introduce yourself and
Hi,
tell everybody who we are.
I'm Justin Mullen. I'm with From the Future, and I've known these guys for a few years.
We've been around, right? We run in some of the same circles.
Some of the same circles, yeah.
We've done a lot of work together.
I'm real glad to be here. My inaugural session on the podcast, so I'm happy about that. So
Yes.
Is this a first?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just saw Justin. He was at EWN Con a
Yeah.
few weeks back. When we're recording this one, we're live at TGA, as we said. How's it, man? What are y'all working on? What's happening?
Yeah. Tell a little bit what we got to see today over there. That is phenomenal.
yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, we got to show you all a little bit about our Fusion VR training. So what we're able to do is actually allow people to be able to train in Fusion, train for Fusion, polyethylene pipe fusion, and they're able to use it in VR, and so they can practice to perfection. They can have the freedom to fail. They're able to
Love that
have
term.
consequences. They're able to go through different scenarios and situations that are not typically able to be replicated in real life. And so we can create weather conditions. So you may be trying to do a hot fusion on a hot day or a cold day. So those weather conditions can certainly change how you might do your fusion. So
It's so neat to hear Justin talk because you got to understand, we've kind of grown up together, in this industry a bit. And so there was a time when he would have just been sitting over there listening to us talk about fusions
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever it might be.
Now they're
And then here
creating
he
it.
is. I mean, he was over there basically walking us through how to fuse some poly pipe.
He had
In
the hot
VR.
plates in VR.
He did it
Headset on. He's like, now this is 435 degrees, and he touches it virtually, and you hear this, ow!
Right, right.
I mean, it's really cool. Really cool.
It is. And y'all worked, so talk a little bit, y'all worked, with some industry folks, and y'all, I mean, that thing looks sharp.
Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. We've worked really hard to get it right. We're right now we've been working with Gajeski, who is a subject matter
Friends over
expert,
there, yeah.
and their expertise in this field is very, very high level, and so they were able to work with us on helping us get the process right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You could tell the detail that was put in, and that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The little things, the renderings of the equipment. It's real equipment. It's the equipment you're using,
Yeah.
right? It makes a difference to users when they're in there trying to, learn.
yeah, the idea is for folks to be able to do it in a lot less time.
Right.
And they're able to retain the knowledge a lot better.
Yep.
And they're able to be a lot much higher engagement is going to help them to learn it and be much more proficient with it. And so when you're doing pipe fusion training, typically in real life, it's taking multiple days, and
Sure.
you're using a ton of material that
Oh,
they
yeah,
throw
yeah,
away.
yeah,
And
definitely.
Here we're not using any material or equipment, and they're able to do it at their home while their trainer is at their office.
And the beautiful thing you said, and I've said this for years too about VR, is the freedom to fail. That you're in an environment that should you make a mistake or should you need to relearn something, it corrects you right away.
Yes.
You know what you need to do. You cannot use that wipe to do both sides. You need to use a wipe for each side of the pipe, and it helps you retain that. I think it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I am a
Justin,
huge
we're
proponent.
gonna have to sync up again.
Yeah, appreciate
Man,
you guys.
good luck.
Absolutely.
Good
Thank
luck
you,
for the
brother.
rest
Appreciate
of the
you.
conference.
My pleasure. Thank
we'll
y'all.
be right back.
Back. Everyone, we are back once again with the man of the hour.
What's your title? Are you the king of TGA? Is that what it is?
Emperor.
Emperor.
The
Emperor.
yeah.
I like that. With a red coat? No, a blue coat. You notice that
Very seldom.
Oh, man, it's the
Not nearly as often as I'd need to.
Darryl Cherry is joining us, president of the TGA. I have known Darryl since 2008, my friend.
I have been doing this since 2004,
Okay.
and it's been a lot of fun. I've been a member of the association a lot longer than that, but they were changing leadership, and it looked like something I might be able to do.
And you do it well.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a good thing that nobody has the script.
Oh man, I said that same thing a couple of weeks ago at EWNCon.
Yeah.
My team was, beating themselves up over a few things, and I said,
Nobody has
no one knows
Nope.
what got missed or what got hit.
The difference in a good actor and a great actor is if a good actor misses his line, he gets all crazy. But if a great actor misses, he just goes right on.
And nobody knows the difference.
And nobody knows.
I tell you, I got drawn into the conference world at EWNCon to see it from your side. I've gone to conferences for years and years, but actually being part of a host of one, it's a whole other thing to do. It's
The other side of the desk is somewhat different.
yeah.
Really.
Oh, it's incredible. This is a wonderful conference.
By the way, y'all's conference was fabulous.
Did you like it?
I did, except for the falling down part.
Oh, now I'll talk about it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, he's trying to file a claim, but other than that, no.
I'm a witness, so
Daryl, we're back. It's been 3 years now.
It's been 3 years.
Pretty much.
It was 3 years ago that the last time we did this. We did, of course, the virtual method, and it was pretty successful. Actually, last year, doing a virtual meeting, we had over 500 people attend for various pieces of it. This year, we're not having that same virtual view in a hybrid meeting, but at least the guys in audio visual are making me look good.
they're looking. It was really
It's a
sharp in
full-time
there.
job.
Yeah, that was really sharp in there.
Those guys are really good.
You really
They're
are.
part of Centerpoint, and Centerpoint has taken that on as
It's
a
beautiful.
program, and I really appreciate that very much. I appreciate all the guys like yourself that are here supporting the association. And
Yeah, and Daryl, I don't know if you know it, but our goal with doing these live here at the shows is to bring the conference back, talk to as many people, bring the city back, bring the conference back to those that weren't able to make it. So, we'll be airing this later in the week, and hopefully some people will get a window into this event a little bit.
Well, we
more.
had over 300 sign-ups. We don't quite have that many
a little
actually
bit of
in
attrition, no
attendance.
big deal. Yep.
Yeah, I think the last time I looked, we were right around 30 that hadn't been here yet. So 10% attrition, it seems like a lot, but
It's normal. Yeah, actually, it's good.
Yeah,
we're
that really isn't bad at
Sadly,
all.
I mean, really,
No.
we're busy industry. Sometimes things come up and we got to work.
Well, we're very proud of the turnout that we've got and the engagement.
Oh yeah,
Engagement
absolutely.
has been fantastic. When you look out in the room and the whole room is full, it makes the speakers really.
Light
It gives them a feeling that they're important enough to be speaking.
Yeah, I love a good small group. When I don't have to have a microphone,
Oh yeah,
that's my perfect size for sure.
How'd your breakout go?
It was good.
Good.
You had 23, 24 people in there. Yeah, I mean,
It was a small group, but like I said, it was the right size.
Oh, it was good. Everybody's engaged. They
Yeah,
liked
always
it.
tell.
Yeah,
Get a lot of feedback and questions and
There were
such.
a lot of people coming up talking about
Good.
it.
Yeah.
Well, Darryl, great event. Thanks for having
Thank you very
us.
much. Thank you guys for being here.
What's our next event?
Our next event is going to be, we're going to have some
We got round tables coming.
round table. Yeah, there's the
Yep.
word.
Is that for late summer into
in
the
the
fall?
fall.
Into the fall?
In the fall. and
Safety
through
round
November.
table. things like that.
Safety round table, distribution round table, and transmission round table.
And I sit on the transmission committee, so I should be at that one,
You
my
do?
friend. I do.
Oh, he
Well,
hasn't been
wait.
in a while.
I have.
He's a back
Once
row.
upon a time.
Yeah.
All right, Darryl.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
you. Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yep. All right,
We'll be right back. I do. Welcome back. We are back with our friends. Actually, a Center Point friend of mine. We have Legacy Center
Old
Point.
school,
Old school.
throwback.
Yep. So we have a little bit of throwback. Ladies, would you please introduce yourself and your organization to the audience?
Yes. I'm Diona Perosa with Engineered Utility Solutions.
And I'm Larissa Jackson.
Same company.
Yes.
Same company.
Yes.
Yep.
So we are bringing people on. We're back live. We're at TGA O&M in the exhibit hall. It's been a great first couple of days, right?
Yes.
It's been good and
It's
busy. Yeah.
informative. Yep.
Some highlights.
Busy.
We're back in person. All right.
Yes.
How's that been?
Yep.
How's it been? And I want to hear both perspectives, right? Because you've been in the industry a
Yes.
while. You have not, from what I understand. So I'd like to, what's that first look at our industry been like? And then how's it been to be back?
It's great to be back. I keep saying, as inappropriate as it sounds,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
it feels good to be able to see, touch, feel people.
Oh, yeah. Shaking hands and kissing babies,
Yes,
right?
yes, it does. But
Okay.
when we were getting ready to come here, she was asking what was it going to be like. I told her, for me, it just feels like a family reunion.
It does.
We know each
for sure.
other.
Doesn't
Yes,
it?
yes, we did. Yes, and we check on each other's families. We want to make
We
sure,
do.
how are we doing? Are we thriving? Are we surviving? Where are we?
Yeah.
What end of the
Been a
spectrum?
while.
That
Yes.
3 years has been long.
Has been
But
very long.
as you just alluded to, we just picked right up,
Yes.
like people walking in.
It's like a
Hey,
conversation.
it's good to see you.
going on.
Yeah.
So what about for you? First show?
First show, I have just entered into the gas industry for 4 months, and so therefore I don't know. I mean, everybody's new faces, but I can feel the vibe of a family reunion, right? And
The vibe.
So, it's to me, it's very impressive because it doesn't feel like it's cutthroat. You could
Oh, no.
provide the same service, and yet you have a welcoming embrace from everyone, right? Everybody
Yeah, it
wants
gets
to
cutthroat
understand.
way later.
Yeah, way later.
That's later when you get, once we beat it down, like it just, over time, you just kind of get beat down and then you just really get cutthroat, right?
Come on.
No,
You're throwing
We
the people
talk,
off.
we
Yes.
talk about how big the industry and how small it is.
At the
Yes,
same time.
at
That's a good
At
way
the
I
same
always
time.
think about
Right.
it. It
Yeah.
feels like, I don't know, the vibe's cool, right?
Yeah.
It is. And I love
Everybody's
that
friendly.
with the TGA, right? It's almost like our brand, right? Is that we support one another. That's been a universal theme, right? We've
It's almost
supported
like
each
we're
other.
members of the TGA first and then members of our
then
company second. Yep.
Oh, that was
Agreed.
deep, guys.
Right? That's true,
We heard
though.
it here
Very
first.
That's absolutely
much,
true.
yes, yes.
Maybe TGA will use that next year.
Maybe.
Daryl? Where's Daryl at? We have a tagline
Where's
for you, Daryl.
the incoming chair? We can help them with their
Where's
tagline.
Oh,
Where's,
Paul's
Paul?
gonna come. All right, Paul Kennedy?
Kennedy, isn't he the incoming chair?
Yeah, we got some influence there. We're going to work on Paul.
We
Maybe
know
we'll
Paul.
get Paul in. All right. Well, hey, it's been great to see y'all. Great to catch up.
Thank you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you. Welcome to the industry. We
Absolutely.
hope you stay forever.
Thanks,
Thank you.
ladies.
Thank you.
I was once new too.
You were, yeah.
And
You
so
know.
were you.
Yep,
Well,
me too.
obviously, many years
It's
ago.
hard to think.
Many years ago.
All right.
Anyways,
We'll be back.
We'll be right back. We are back once again live. We cannot even get a foot away from, there we go, a foot away from the booth without somebody wanting to come on board with our new friend, Robert. Robert?
Robert made
Welcome
that
to
name
it.
tag. I swear.
Well, you know,
He did.
please introduce yourself and tell folks what you do.
All right, I'm Robert Holmes with Centerpoint Energy, Operations Supervisor out of the North District, Houston area, with the Centerpoint the gas side.
Okay.
Nice.
And who
Operations.
do you report to?
I report to Miss Lynette Sealy.
Oh, an old friend of mine from my Centerpoint days, and Vincent Seeley. Names I know well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get her on here one day.
How many? Well, she's been holding off, so
She's booked.
we saw the rider, and I don't know if we could do all that. How many TGA events have you been to?
This is my first one.
Oh,
This is
here it
inaugural?
We've been waiting for something
they've been
like
sweating
you, Robert.
Okay.
The whole time.
What do you think? Do you like it?
I love it.
What's the biggest takeaway so far?
Networking, meeting new people,
Absolutely.
reaching out, and met a lot of good people out here.
A lot of Centerpoint here.
Yeah, a lot of
Have you met anybody today that you've only met virtually before?
Not today.
All right. Well,
But I did meet one person that's very beneficial to our department, our area.
Who's that?
What's her name? Dana Brown.
Oh,
Dana Brown.
From the crowd.
Yeah, she's yep.
Shout out to Dana Brown.
Yep. Dana Brown. She's Houston Fire Department, and deals with a lot of emergency response. That would be
Very
me.
nice,
So I was able to reach out to her so she could call me directly if they have an issue.
I love that. That's wonderful. That's a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely great to meet you.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
great
Thanks for
conference,
joining
man.
us.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Look at
you.
this. A newbie who just wanted to get right on the show with no hesitation.
Yes, sir.
We'll be right back.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. I am joining us back together in a very official capacity right now to
We have a
welcome
quorum.
our next guest. Our next guest is very important to James and I. He would be Coleman Sterling, our CEO.
And our boss.
And I don't think he's ever seen one of our podcasts like this. So this is always my behavior on podcasts, sir.
Yeah. I've seen your podcast.
Yeah, he knows.
he's been on it.
Yeah, that's right. I tried to.
I wouldn't
Phone,
say I
thanks for
watch it,
stopping
but I've
by.
seen it.
Been on a couple.
He has been on a couple.
Coleman.
Been a while.
Yeah.
How's the podcast going here live at TGA?
Man, this is our first time to bring it to TGA since TGA's been on hiatus.
Yeah.
But we did do the game show in virtual.
We did.
Remember that?
Yeah, that was fun. That was
They didn't invite us to do it in person, which I think says a lot about it. But
it was a great virtual event. It was fun. It added some excitement to it. And Coleman, again, I did introduce you a little bit. You're our CEO. You also have a role with the Texas Gas Association too. Would you please let our audience know
I
that?
have a couple of roles.
Yep.
One of the roles is I'm a board member of the TGA itself, and I'm also a board member of the Texas Gas Association Scholarship Committee.
Two
Which
separate
is
events,
really
two separate
cool.
entities.
Yeah. Two separate things.
which is really cool.
We got to give out a lot of our scholarships today at TGA every year at the O&M meeting. We give out 10 scholarships, 2 for technical schools, and the other 8 for your traditional academic schools.
And how much are those scholarships for?
$2,500 apiece.
Not bad. That's great. And that comes from the members that do live auctions, golf events, whatever.
All
correct?
kinds of events. Yeah, we got a lot of fundraising events throughout the year that we're able to bring the money in.
That's really why we play golf, right, Coleman?
That's exactly why I play golf.
Totally why.
That's the only reason. Yesterday,
It's
in
for the
101
children.
degree temperature.
That's
It
for
was
sure.
106.
Was it?
Felt like a
106
lot more.
degrees.
Yeah,
But it's for the kids.
it is.
Yeah.
It's something we have to do.
It really is.
shows our
It's
cup.
pretty
Yeah.
amazing because I also get the opportunity to read all of the applications
Oh, yeah.
for the
He
scholarships,
does.
and I tell you, these kids are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
How they write, what they say, what they're doing, their community service, their extracurricular, their jobs. It's amazing. Yeah, makes me look back whenever I was 18 and getting out of high school, like, wow, I didn't do
I should have
anything
done
compared to
better.
these guys.
Should have made better
I'm really
choices.
impressed with them.
That's all.
It was cool to see some of them. They stuck around afterwards, and then also before, and just kind of ask questions to people in our industry. And I don't know, it was really neat to see the people that those scholarships are going to.
I saw a couple of the gentlemen they were using the restroom beforehand. They were like straightening up in there and making sure they were all set.
Yeah, they got to get up on stage.
That was good.
Got to play the role, right?
It was good.
All right. Well, Coleman, we're going to let you get back to it, man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your support. Coffee and Jim and James would not be here without
What
his
a
support.
champion.
He is.
There's been times we went back to the table and weren't sure, and you were always the champion.
Absolutely. He was like, you can do it. 2 years because of this gentleman.
Watch these guys. They're great.
We're decent.
We'll be right back. Thank you. All right, we are back. We just had a.
Oh, look at
Wait,
that.
whoa.
It's like our first conference.
Whoa, easy now.
Careful.
Take it easy.
Careful. Obviously, we're live.
We are.
We would cut that if we weren't.
No, we leave it in. It's real. It's what
It
happens.
is.
With us is our good friend that we have known for years.
Champion of the show. Never been on.
No, he has not been on. Mr. Brian Kendrick. Brian, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Flipped around again, man. Nobody will know who you are. Brian.
I'm a rookie. I apologize.
Brian, give us your elevator pitch.
Yeah, sure. Tell us who you are and what you do. Yeah.
Quick story.
Oh, I
The
can't wait.
first natural
pull the
gas
gym up.
industry event that I ever attended was the TGA O&M in 2016.
Was I there?
I don't think you were.
2017 it must have been.
I was there.
We were in San Marcos.
Yes, at the Embassy Suites.
Yep.
And actually, at that time, I brought little Brian along. I said, come on, you're going to learn about the gas industry.
He made me buy a jacket, a white button down, boots, jeans, not skinny jeans.
He had skinny jeans.
No skinny jeans.
He did.
It's weird when you tuck the skinny jeans into your boots, I think.
We'll just leave it at that.
I don't know what kind of people you're hanging around.
Brian, tell the audience who you're with and what you do, please.
Yeah, so Brian Kendrick with Sapphire Gas Solutions. We've gone by a couple names the past few years. Big Pin Energy, Big Pin Solutions.
Heard about them.
Heard about them. Jim actually hired me at the time. He was CEO, Big Pin Energy. So a lot of history there, good history. So
great history.
But we're here promoting LNG, CNG, RNG, hydrogen virtual pipelines. So we deliver energy whenever pipelines are either not available due to integrity outages, planned or emergency, or where infrastructure just doesn't exist. The end user needs access to gas, so we truck it in.
I was talking to Kaylee about what it is, the gap that y'all feel and how important it is. She was like, the things you never even know go on in this world. So I'm excited. I know a little bit later we're gonna sit down with Brian. We got a show coming, a full show we're gonna do live from here, and we're gonna dive into that more.
Absolutely.
Pretty pumped about that.
Absolutely.
Brian, how's it to be back at the TGA? It's been almost 3 years. How's it feeling? And you missed yesterday, man.
I did.
Which may have been a blessing.
Oh, it was hot. Oh,
on
yeah.
the golf course.
I missed the suntan. Yeah.
I should have missed it too. But
yeah. How's it being back?
It's great to be back. I mean, you can't replace being in person for anything. Right. Technology is great to use. It's been, useful for sure. It's had its uses, but be back, seeing people face to face, shaking hands,
kissing babies.
That's
oh
right.
boy, listen to the
Yeah,
YouTube.
That's what it's all
shake and
about.
bake.
Excited to be back in person.
It really is. Well, man, good
Thank
to see
you.
you, brother.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Have a good show. We'll be back.
Be back. James, I was about to say, or you're about to say, day 2 is in the books, but it's not, my friend.
Yeah, we still have dinner tonight.
We're still going.
Very fancy dinner somewhere. I can't remember. Where is it?
I don't know, someplace nearby.
It's very local.
Yeah.
Very German.
Oh, there we go. I like that.
No.
That'll be good.
Yeah, it should be cool. It was a good day. We were just kind of talking about how many folks came on, but also just awesome folks.
Yeah.
And a lot of perspectives. We got to pull out, man. We've had a lot of great guests, a lot of repeats.
Mm-hmm.
People it's great to put hands on, as I've heard over and over. And a lot of fans. We've had a lot of people come up and thank us for what we've been doing. And
That's the fun part. That's the fun part. I like that.
Factor it in enough. We don't. And what we're doing, we're making a difference. And that makes me very proud.
If we change one person's life to be a little bit more positive or a little safer or a little bit better, then we've done our job, right?
Yeah. So we got a little bit in the morning. We're going to come back and grab a few more folks that we've been waiting on. And then we'll shut it down tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day.
But today, we're shutting down day 2 as far as exhibit hall, but we're going to continue on to the dinner.
Tonight. Yeah. Hey, and then, man, we're off to SGA just like that.
My goodness, we travel to SGA on Sunday, brother. Sunday.
Back-to-back weeks on this one, and that one's a big one, too. I'm sure those folks are gearing up for that event. It's going to be a big one.
I'm excited.
And we're live there, too.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're bringing the whole show.
Are you in conference shape?
I'm getting there. I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Be back tomorrow.
See you in the morning. Take care.